Hi there, my name is Mark Stables. I represent Cambridge Centre Honda, and today we're going to do a walk around of the all-new 2023 Honda CR-V. The one that we have right in front of us here is the Sport model, which is the mid-trim level. So we're going to start off with a nice new sharply defined front end, bigger logo, and for the first time on the CR-V, when I pop the hood here, it has struts. So you no longer have to prop it up with a rod, and the strut system will just hold the hood up for you. Mechanically, it is a 1.5 turbo with 190 horsepower, and the vehicle has what we call real-time all-wheel drive system, which is a completely foolproof system. The driver doesn't have to do anything, drive the vehicle, and when the weather necessitates it, the all-wheel drive system will kick in and do its thing. So we're going to walk around from here to the driver's side. And something that's, I'm going to show you the interior in a second, but for now I want to show you that a very, very convenient feature we have is that these rear doors open a full 85 degrees. That's almost a right angle. So if you happen to have a baby that you have to strap into a car seat, or anybody that's just a little bit tougher for them to get in and out of a vehicle, super easy access, and they open very, very wide. And then these seats do fold down and make for a huge cargo compartment. Because this is the Sport trim level, it has the upgraded power tailgate. I can open it 4 different ways. I can do it from giving you a little pinch right here. I can do it with the remote fob. I can do it from the dash, or if I'm closing it, I can do it from right up here. What's really nice about this power tailgate is that it's also programmable height, so that a very tall person can have the tailgate at a higher height to not hit their head, or a shorter person can bring it down here so that they can reach it a little bit easier without having to use the fob. And again, just press the button and that tailgate will close. Sport is a super sharp looking trim level. You have the Sport badge on the back. You have these nice gloss black roof rails up here. And you also have the gloss black 18-inch alloy wheels, which visually separate this from all the other different CR-Vs in the lineup. This color is new this year. They call it Urban Gray. And one great thing to report is that we now actually have CR-V stock. We have a few of these physically in stock, and we have many more coming between now and the end of May. So the order period is not months and months, it's just weeks, which is great for 2023. Not only the Sport trim level, but also the entry-level LX, the EXL, which is the higher trim level with the leather, and we even have 10 CR-V touring hybrids coming in due around May to early June. So now we're sitting inside the CR-V Sport, and I want to talk to you about some really nice features that this particular trim level has. So first off here, I'm holding onto a leather-wrapped steering wheel, and it is heated, which is fantastic for our Canadian winters. The vehicle has a nice carbon fiber type trim and what we call the honeycomb that goes the full width of the dash. It's a very understated, classy looking interior trim, which is a full redesign from the previous generation. You have, of course, fully automatic lights. You have your dual zone climate control air, and you have heated seats with 3 different zones, 3 different temperature controls for the front seats. All of our vehicles all have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and of course USB ports on it. A couple new things for the CR-V this year. We now have a hill descent control. Not sure if you can get that on camera or not, but if you are descending a fairly steep hill at low speeds, under 20 kilometers an hour, you can engage the hill descent control, and you can literally take your foot off the brakes and just concentrate on steering the car safely down a steep decline. That is new this year. We also have new this year a snow mode. So one of your different drive modes, you have the regular mode, you have econ mode, which is a little bit better on fuel economy, and new for 2023 we have a snow mode. When you're using snow mode, the vehicle will have a little bit of additional traction control that kicks in and a little less throttle response. So you're going to minimize or eliminate any wheel spin from a standing start and give you a lot of stability when you are on icy or snowy roads. With this particular trim level, the CR-V Sport, upgrades over the entry-level LX would be that leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, a power sunroof, power driver's seat, and the power tailgate that we were talking about earlier. And a couple other great features that all the CR-Vs have. One is we call it the Smart Entry system. So Smart Entry involves a push-button start, proximity entry where you just have to be within 36 inches of the door with the key on you, and it'll open the door for you. You also have walkaway auto lock, which means that you can never accidentally leave your car unlocked as you exit the vehicle. And it's also possible to lock your keys in the car, because if the keys are If you leave them in the vehicle and get out of the car, it will not lock. So all of our CRVs have the smart entry system. And then the best safety system going is Honda Sensing. So Honda Sensing on all CRV models includes your adaptive cruise control, which will adapt to the speed of the car you are following, the forward collision warning and collision mitigation braking, that if you do not react fast enough to the car in front of you braking suddenly, the car can come to a complete stop on its own. And then you also have a road departure mitigation, where if you happen to accidentally straddle a line, the center line or the curb line, the car will gently just center you back in your lane. These are great safety features. So we do have some CRVs physically in stock right now, some sport trim levels, and we are also able to order the other trim levels with a very short wait time, only in the weeks, not in the months. So you should get a hold of us. You can go to the website, you can call in or email us, and we'd be happy to take real good care of you.